Andre.
Got this pipe in here, and I can get my chainsaw out and try to...
I try to be careful, and I still zapped it.
You say 850?
No, 450.
Oh, 450. Man, I just got a deal.
What's up, everybody? Andre here with ZbWKwL Trades. It's a very, very sweet good morning for me because my crown decided to fall off my tooth. So yeah, that just sucks, and I don't have time to deal with it. I'm gonna have to figure it out sometime after work or another day because we got a pretty decent day ahead of us. So I gotta get going. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna record, but thankfully the tooth is not hurting. It just feels uncomfortable. I've had this crown for a very long time, and when I had dental insurance and all that, doctors didn't want to like swap it. They kept saying like, yeah, let's do it, and then they kept rescheduling me, and then eventually I gave up, and then now I got to pay the price. No matter what happens in life, you always have to keep a smile on your face because, you know, you could be sad all you want, but that's not going to change anything. And people don't like being around sad people, especially when you're running your own business, going to estimates and stuff. So always put that smile because, you know, the customers don't need to know your problems. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But we got 2 jobs on the schedule for today. They're both estimates, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna land them. Actually, one we secured. It's a small stump grinding job. I bid down over text because he wanted to send me pictures and all that, and I was like, all right, cool. And it was very small, so that's what I was okay with. And then another guy sent me pictures, but that one was really complicated, so I was like, no, I'm gonna have to come and see it in person. It's like stumps going through metal wire fencing and stuff. It's just, I ain't bidding that over text. And then right now we are headed to a small junk removal job, which, you know, it's small, it sucks, but something is better than nothing. And this is what gets the big jobs to come eventually. You have to take care of everybody because you never know what might come your way down the line. And these people have waited on me for about a month because they are not from Georgia. They're from out of state. I can't remember what state they're from, but that's why they couldn't meet me earlier. Apparently they're selling the house for some family member. And they sent me a picture, and it was just very little stuff, but I still didn't want to bid it over text because they said they're going to be adding some more trash bags as well. And I don't like bidding over text because then allows, you know, people to compete for the lowest bid, and I don't like doing that. But yeah, definitely not a lot of stuff. How come you're getting rid of it? Not worth it for you to move it to your new house? Yeah. The junk removal job was super simple, man, like extremely easy. I'll put up 2 pictures up here so you guys can check it out, like before and after. Easy 150. And I went to a Chevron to get some diesel after, and these guys are not selling diesel, so I'm like, whatever, I need to use the restroom either way, let me go inside. And the guy, I was like, what's up, man, to the cashier, and he was like, what's up, man, I'm trying to make some money. I'm like, well, you gotta start selling diesel, man. Apparently they're not allowed to sell diesel, which sucks, but he would have got a full tank of diesel out of me because my thing is low. Now I got to travel 5 minutes to a Quick Trip. They always carry diesel. I'm surprised like people out here are not selling diesel at some stations, but I guess if you don't pay enough money to the government, they won't let you sell diesel. Check this out, guys. This is a hidden house, I guess. I don't know, I think they run some sort of business out of here, so I'm not going to show too much. It's my first time here. This is beautiful. Back entrance to the property. Sheesh, this land would be so perfect for me. I could literally do anything I want.
High, some roots sticking out.
Yeah, I see the roots. How long did you try to burn it for?
I just make 1 pound of only once. I try to burn 1 time and that's it.
Yeah, it ain't burning, huh?
No. And it's fresh too, so I don't know, maybe that's why.
Yeah, even the dead ones, they're so hard to burn. You gotta keep going at it.
Yeah,
you see that?
This one here, this is not pine. So this one here, the tree died a long time ago, so I cut it down myself, and then this one burned some. It was about this high.
Yeah.
So it burned some, but
do you still want to get the roots?
Yeah, just okay. Yeah, so I can mow it over because I use my 0 turn here too.
All right, guys, we just got out of that stump estimate. It was a total of 4 stump and some roots, but 3 were growing through barbed wire fencing or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, that stuff sucks, and it will put some damage on my teeth or my chainsaw cutting those things down. So what I told him is it's gonna be about 800 bucks, and he might have shocked him a little bit, I don't know, but he will let me know because he said he was planning on doing it himself, but he changed his mind after he found out about the Home Depot stump grinder, which is still costing you pretty decent money to rent per day, and that thing just sucks compared to like one of my machines. Like my machine's not even the greatest, but one of those Home Depot ones, man, you will be there all day grinding and you'll probably be done with like 2-3 stumps. So if that really, because that's how slow it is. Maybe if it has brand new teeth, it might do some damage, but man, I seen some videos on them working and they are slow. Definitely not for me. How you doing, sir?
Morning. I'm doing wonderful.
Andre.
How are you?
Nice to meet you. Show me what you got going on. Did you want to get this one done too?
Oh,
you like
to let this thing was 25 foot tall and hard coming back.
Oh,
So,
yeah?
it was a bad day for me. It was beautiful. I'm just kind of letting it go, see what happens.
Gotcha. So you got this one right here. Do you have any power that goes underground, or is it all coming from
It's
up?
all coming up there.
Okay, so what about internet cable?
Okay, I got these two.
These two, yep. This was a pine tree? No, it wasn't.
Dogwood.
Okay, dogwood. It looked like a pine from far.
Yeah, it was dead. Dead as a door. And then this thing,
You
it's got this pipe in here, and I can get my chainsaw out and try to.
Yeah. You know, you're not gonna cut a pipe.
Well, no, I was going to try to cut, you know, because it's growing right down the middle of that.
That sucks.
I was going to just try to, you know, see if I could get it so it could come out. I didn't know how finesse you can be with your grinder.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do, but I'll end up probably cutting it with a sawzall or something.
Cutting the pipe off?
Yeah. Do you need this pipe?
No.
No.
I didn't even know it was in there till I cut. This was a privet that was 25 foot tall. It was up over on the house, and
Gotcha.
you can see how big it was.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Oh, you have roots here. These are stumps too. You need to get these gone. I mean, these are easy.
Okay.
You don't grind them, they're just gonna grow back.
Yeah.
Rip off. Oh, look at that, there's water in it.
Green gate.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll have to just go and see how close to I can get, and we'll have to go from there, because that's, yeah, grinding
You don't
this
wanna-
will destroy my grinder's teeth, and
no,
they're
I understand.
cost me some big money for new
I
teeth.
understand. I have a chainsaw. I know what happens when you.
No, I mean, chainsaw ain't gonna do anything.
No, but I mean when you bump something with a chainsaw, it immediately is dull.
Yep. At least, maybe I could have
And
seen
that-
it if I would have zoomed in. But that was good photos you sent me. It's just, I didn't notice it. You cool with 450 and I'll add those on?
Sure.
You good with that?
Yep. Yep.
All right. And I'll haul away this metal pole for you too. Free of charge.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. My wife's out of town this week, so I'm surprising her.
Go on.
I surprised her the last time she was out of town and cut all this crap down.
Uh-huh.
And I had Will's Tree Company came and ground it all up. I was gonna haul it away, but I got done. I had damn piles.
Yeah, my main business is junk removal, like junk hauling. But I also got into like tree work about a year ago and stuff like that. So I've been doing a lot of that. Just really whatever I can make money doing, I'm doing it pretty much. It's hard to stay busy doing just one thing, but I do so many things that it helps me out. Like I rent this as a dumpster, 2 people loaded themselves, or I go pick it up, and just whatever pays, man, I'm doing it. Gotta hustle, man. It ain't easy right now.
Well, you know, I graduated high school in '71, and I went to college and got a job, lost a job, and it's the same thing. I painted stripes in parking lots. I mean, I did whatever I had to. I was married.
Yeah.
You know, you got to make money.
You got it. Bills don't pay themselves.
Yeah.
My GoPro overheated, so it shut off. But guys, I try to be careful, and I still zapped this. This was eating like extremely easy over here. I don't know why, maybe because it's surrounded with water and it was wet. And I did tap this, so it did mess up my teeth a little bit. I'm gonna try to cut it with my Sawzall and see what happens right now. Make this look a little prettier instead of just having mulch everywhere. Pretty much it, guys. I'm sure the customer is going to be happy. He's chilling with his buddy right now. Take some pictures for advertising purposes. I'm not gonna load up the machine until he sees it. He's for sure satisfied. All right, sir, all done. You want to check it out?
Yeah, I do.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. This is David. This is a good friend of mine.
You guys are buddies, I figured, huh?
Yeah, we've been together for quite a while. Yeah, over 30 years. Hunting and fishing and...
Hunting and fishing, that's awesome.
20 years, yeah.
Yeah? Where do you guys fish?
Well, wherever there's water. Yeah,
wherever there's water.
We used to have one of our buddies had a place down in Florida, and we used to go down once a month and spend a long weekend down there fishing.
How far, like which side of Florida?
The Gulf. It's called Horseshoe Beach. Right in the Big Bend area of the Gulf. Right.
Yep, that's me. That's awesome. Cabin shops. So you sold the business, or you just closed it down?
Well, me? Yeah. I ended up closing it down because I'd been doing it 30 years, and my main guy had been with me 28 years, and we were both going to retire because we were both 66 and we wanted to get the hell out. And so it's hard to sell, like you wouldn't buy it, because you come in and I got, you know, I got all the machinery that's used, and the two brains of the company are going to retire. So, and I was You ended up selling a lot of equipment though, right? I sold everything I had. I was blessed with that on Marketplace and Craigslist and eBay, and I sold everything I needed to get rid of.
Expensive equipment you had?
Yeah, well, it was when I bought it, but you know, my table saw was 28 years old, you know.
Gotcha.
But it was a nice one. I mean,
the
thing was a hoss.
Nothing wrong with it, that's for sure.
You say 850?
No, 450.
Oh, 450. Man, I just got a deal.
You thought I said 850 that time?
Well, no. Did I say?
You know, you told me 450.
Oh, okay.
You said 450 more for something else, or I think that's what you told me.
850. I was like,
You should have said, yeah.
he was like, oh, you got me a deal. I was like, 850. I don't think I told you 850, sir.
That's what happens as an old man.
Just send me 4,550.
Right.
Nah.
All right.
Just throw an extra zero in there for you.
All right.
Yeah, zero ain't much.
But you got some nice equipment.
Yeah, got big payments on it though.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do.
Yeah, it's all good though.
You'll get it back.
The equipment,
got the right attitude.
Equipment's
You're willing to
what
work.
makes the jobs easier.
Exactly, you can't do it without equipment. Like if I wouldn't have the equipment, I couldn't do. You know, I couldn't take care of you today.
Pick and axe, chopping them out.
All right, payment came through.
I like Zelle.
Yeah, Zelle's good. It's like the quickest way.
I started that with my daughter and needed, holy crap, you got that?
I got it all the way down for you, man. I told you.
Sweet.
I even had to grind some metal, get my teeth a little messed up, but I got it down for you.
You hit it just at the right angle, maybe it sharpened it.
I basically, yeah, I cut around it after, and then I grinded the top and took the metal a little lower.
Appreciate that.
No, no problem. I don't want to do a half a job, you know.
Do you have a business card?
Yeah, I do. I'll give you some. I got some in the truck.
Yeah, because I'm looking for, you know, you never know.
Yeah, I'll
Like
get
I
you some
say,
cards.
I'm 71. I'm too old.
You're in good shape for a 71-year-old, huh?
Well, you know, it's better to look good than feel. No, I am. I'm blessed.
That's good.
I've had 2 hip replacements.
Oh man.
A knee replacement. I was in a horrible wreck. I got a metal femur. I was in a wheelchair 6 months. I mean, I am blessed that I'm walking. I mean, when I wake up, I say, thank you for waking me up. Thank you for not having me in a wheelchair. And thank you, even though my legs get tired.
That's the right attitude. That's the right attitude right there, man. You always got to be thankful.
But you also got to use your head, too, and say, you know what? It's worth it.
Yeah. Here's the card for each of you. I really appreciate the work, man. Thank you very much.
I appreciate what you did.
Yeah, it was very nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
You're a good man. See, that's some junk I did earlier from a pickup.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I was like, since it's a small job, I'm just gonna grab the grinder with me. That way I don't have to go home and grab it and waste more money on fuel, you know? Gotta be as efficient as possible. The more efficient you are, the more money you keep at the end of the day.
You won't keep as much of it. What you gotta keep in mind is that your time's worth money.
Yes, yeah, I need to get better at that.
That's hard to do. That's hard.
Those stumps looked a lot smaller in the photos I got, man. Photos don't do it justice a lot of the time. That's why I hate pricing over photos, but luckily the guy was cool. He had a couple little small stumps over there around that big one, plus the metal. I told him it'd be more, and he was cool with paying $450. When I told him $450, he was happy. And then in the end, he was like, so you said $850? I'm like, no, $450. And he's like, oh, you saved me so much money. I can't, this is tight. He was pretty happy about it, but yeah, $450 was fair. I was there for less than 2 hours, and you know, I damaged my teeth a little bit, but nothing major. That pole, I cut it with the Sawzall for the most part, or just ripped it off, so it really didn't do that much damage at all. For those of you guys that have watched my other video when I rented my stump grinder, I got it back. The guy had it for 1 day. He was gonna rent it for 2 days, so I was gonna get 700 bucks, but unfortunately he got called in. He got dispatched because he's a truck driver, so he had to basically go to work the next day. And he said he'll rent it one more time some other day when he has time to do it again. But yeah, he took really good care of it. I was really impressed. He said he did like, I don't know, 50, 80 stumps. He's like, I didn't count, but something around there. And the teeth were still in really good condition. It was small stumps, nothing crazy, you know. But it was nice for him to take care of it, and then he didn't fuel it up, but he gave me 30 bucks extra for gas. He paid cash. Can't beat it. It got $430 out of a day rental. I probably spent, let's say, 50 bucks on fuel with fueling the machine and stuff, and, you know, driving it and picking it up. So it was pretty nice profit to rent the machine out. It's nice when people, you know, take care of it and don't damage it. It sucks when it gets damaged, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You know, you got to risk it for the biscuit, especially when you need that income and you're counting on it to make the payments. Like, I mean, I'm not going to turn any work down. If I trust the guy and I can tell he's straight and he's not an idiot, I'm going to let him use it. It is 1:33 p.m. and your boy hasn't ate yet. I kind of don't want to eat on the road now since my crown's broken. So I'm going home. I'm going to get home in about 11 minutes. I'm going to eat at home and stuff. So I'd rather just be safe than sorry, you know. I hate that this crown came off. It's like such bad timing, but it's part of it. All right, guys, I unloaded the stump grinder. Let me show you guys how much junk I have in here. I'll tell you guys how much I charged and really how much money you can make when you're doing small jobs. But really, to make the money, you need to have, you know, job, like in a row, back to back. The first one, which was these two couches right here, was $160, and then the other one was $150. So that's $310. I can put about 5 times the amount of trash if I don't go over the walls. I could fit 6, maybe even more if I go over the walls. But let's say 5 times. That is $1,550 that you can basically fit in here in small jobs. Now, if you were to pull up to a job, you can only probably charge like $600-700 if you can fill up this trailer full in my area. So, you know, small jobs make a lot more money if you have a lot more in a day. But if you don't, you're better off with a big job that you just come in, load a full trailer, and then you're done. I hope my voice sounds good in the video. I'm not sure how it sounds because I'm probably speaking kind of funny since I got tooth problems, but you know, I think I'll be able to make a video out of it. So if you guys enjoyed this content, please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.